I'm about to get in that ass. But I'll be right back, y'all. All right, we're back. Ooh, child. That took a lot out of me. Should I have to go recharge? All right. Now, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If you don't like profanity, if you don't like hard truths and unrelenting opinions, I'm gonna need you to step on now because it's about to get rough. Okay. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all ready. If y'all feel comfortable, put a 2 in the chat if you making your way out because you don't like cussing and fussing and thussing. All right. Let me know what's going on in the comment section. I'm waiting for y'all. Okay. Because like I'm warning y'all, this ain't about to be pretty. Okay. All right, I gotta channel my white woman energy. All right. Shit, Sharon said 11. All right, we ready? All right, y'all. So I have not been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville for a while now. When I decided that I was going to not cover the show, hey babe, like when I decided I was not going to cover the show, I took that seriously. But obviously my friends and cohorts have decided they had a change of heart. So who the fuck am I to move on to some other shit? So needless to say, we open up motherfucking mugshots. Martell Holt has been arrested in connection with the third-degree domestic violence via telecommunication text messages involving his ex-wife, Melody Holt. The situation is ongoing, and we will review at the latest that we receive updates. Please stick with us at Alabama Country Motherfucking Network TV.com. That we were seeing the fucking, we were basically seeing the news telecast and shit. So we go over and we see Melody Holt. Melody Holt is outside looking warm as shit in her fur. She was like, when you have somebody that, that is showing that they are capable of doing anything, you have to listen to God and go when he says go. Now, what I decided to do for the safety of myself and my children, I decided to hire, some top security to, cover my perimeter after this arrest has been made public, because when people are deranged and crazy, it's no telling what they could do. It's no telling what they could do. So, y'all, we get into her house. We see her brother flipping eggs and patties and bacon. And she walks in, she was like, "Oh, you cooking breakfast? You cooking breakfast and stuff like that?" It's Melody Rogers. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna need, look, don't start. Y'all already know. This is not personal. I look, it's not giving no shade. Stop. Okay? See this that shit I don't like. I'm starting to feel threatened. I'm gonna need whoever's in, I'm gonna need any moderators in my chat. Please protect me. Cause I don't want to get jumped today. Now she talks to her brother right there in the kitchen. She's catching up with her brother, and her brother apparently has made his way out here. At first I kind of thought that her brother had kind of like surprised her in her kitchen cooking breakfast, but what she was really surprised was that he came out there. Him cooking breakfast was not the surprise, obviously, but he was worried because he was calling her. She wasn't answering the phone. He really wanted to see what her mental was, because he knows that this was very important. He wasn't really let in on what was going on in totality. Right? So she opens up about what happened. She says, at the point where things were happening, and lines were crossed, and things that needed to be happened, I was instructed by my attorney to go and fill out a police report. And they asked me, when did they want me to arrest that man? And I say, just do it on your own time, because I believe in God's timing. Melody Cherie Rogers. Is that better, y'all? Like, like she's Melody Cherie. Melody Cherie. Is that okay? Can I call her that? Y'all have not seen the show in a minute. So me calling her the old name is just a habit. There's nothing, I'm not shading shit. Like, hear me out before y'all attack me. Okay? Let's put down the pitchforks. Okay? I'll back up. It's a cross right here. We trying to do holy things in here tonight. Let's not attack me over a name. We barely 5 minutes into the review, and y'all already yelling at me in the comments. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's act like we got some sense. So, y'all, she basically lets us know what had basically happened. So she tells her brother, like, did you know what had happened? She said that she was texted by Martell Holt, and he was threatening her with revenge porn. And he had sent her a screenshot and said that I will upload this. I will upload this into the internet. But she said that she really didn't get the full picture until later. What he was going to do was send that picture of her and Martell from back in the past and upload that to a separate Instagram account and claim that it's a snapshot of Melody and another man that's not Martell Hope, to try to cement this lie that she was cheating in her marriage. And y'all, like, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, like, I had somebody do that to me. Not like that, but I had an ex who I was in a relationship with when I was in the military, probably towards the beginning of my military career. And I made some mistakes when I was young. I had just broke up. With my first ever, boyfriend or whatnot. And I decided I wanted to have some get back. I found out that he was cheating on me. I joined the military to get him and me out the hood, and I find out that he was cheating. So I decided to go over to this man's house who I knew wanted me because I was young, fresh, tight, and hot. Okay, and skinny. I've gotten thicker over the years, but back then I was real skinny. That's how they like them, real young and skinny and frail. you know. So I decided to go over to his house, and me, him, and one of his friends, we commingled. They recorded me, but I ended up like kind of getting into a relationship with with the guy that I mingle with. After me and him kind of like fell out because like he had got like he was drunk and driving with me in the car, and he had hit a median, and I didn't feel like he was really taking our relationship seriously, knowing my safety. And like he was also battling alcoholism. Y'all, tell me why one of my friends moved down there to Las Vegas, where I'm from, and like he's at some type of house party or some type of party. I don't know what type of party it was. He calls me on the phone and he was like, "Hey, Jeremy, like, have you ever done adult entertainment?" And I was like, "Hell no, bitch, I'm in the military. I'm only 20. What are you talking about? I ain't did no motherfucking like adult entertainment." He said, like, "Jeremy, I'm at a house full of people, and it's a video of you on the big screen right now being played with you and two other men." Y'all, that shit shattered my heart because like I really cared about this person. Like I really had love for this person at one point. And I would have never ever thought that they would do something like that to me and take something that I trusted would never happen and expose the shit out of me like that because I no longer wanted to like entertain a relationship. Mind you, we weren't even in the same city. He lived in Las Vegas. I'm in Virginia now. You know? So what Melody is going through, I 100% understand what she was saying. Y'all, we go into the next scene. Martell is walking into the fucking scene with a tight ass motherfucking pink hoodie on. I was like, if you don't take off Malia's fucking hoodie, Malia, I can't remember what her daughter name is. It's going to. This is not shade. Every time I'm getting a name wrong, y'all better not try to shade the shit out of me. Okay, I'm trying to remember these names. Now he's saying, "Oh, you know, Mama, I just appreciate you for going to pick up the kids. I just can't believe Melody did that." His mother's sitting here looking like, Martell, you know, like that's real messed up for her as a woman to do that. Why can't you be a woman and handle your business? You know what, Marlene? You know what? God, please pray for me as I go through this. This is gonna stress me the fuck out. Like, I'm so sick and tired of you motherfucking old ass bitches. And I hate to have to call her this because y'all know I have a soft spot in my heart for Marlboro Marlene. You know, y'all don't raise y'all motherfucking kids properly, and you baby them they whole motherfucking life, barely raise them. You was out. See, if you was actually raising your son to be a decent fucking human being instead of being out here drinking that fucking malt liquor while Martell was getting raised by his grandmama, who he named that cheap ass wine after, we wouldn't be in this motherfucking mess. Maybe if he was getting taught how to be a fucking real man and be held accountable, he would realize the mistakes that he caused to rid himself of a fucking marriage that he wanted to be in. Right? But he didn't do that. But you don't get to fucking go around and hurt people, threaten people, and not get repercussions for it. I don't care how many niggas smack the shit out of you, Marlene. How many niggas cheated on you, Marlene. How many niggas had babies on you, Marlene. Just because you decided to get railroaded by niggas over the years don't mean other women got to. You allowed yourself to be at the forefront of the fucking pedestal to get stepped on by these fucked ass niggas from the past. And now you trying to medicate yourself from even back then to now with cigarettes and motherfucking alcohol, which got your eye leaning over to the left. But that's your motherfucking problem. That's your problem. Don't no motherfucking body have to allow disrespect like y'all did. And that's my motherfucking, that is going to be a common trend throughout this motherfucking episode. And you sitting here and y'all, and then for you to even entertain your son and say you a man, but you got to handle your business. What the fuck does that mean, Miss Marlene? Like the people want to know. While her husband, I mean not her husband, her son, but motherfucking shit, I can't tell the difference between what the fuck they are and what they aren't. You know, he's thinking his motherfucking mama who had to stop her motherfucking hair curling, you know, taking out her motherfucking, 1974 curl set to go, to go to work, to pause, to go pick up his motherfucking kids because he don't know how to act like a fucking human being post-divorce. So he gets arrested. Let me move shit around because I'm knocking shit over. This shit done pissed me the fuck off. Martell, I want to let you know that you are a disgrace. I don't care how people claim that you're attractive. I don't care how many people claim that they want to have sex with you. I really think that you are a waste of semen and egg juice. Like, nigga, you are the epitome of a piece of shit. Like I don't think and what's bothering me, y'all. What's bothering me is his mom. His mom is sitting here taking this so lightly, talking about, at the end of the day, how you gonna get mad over text messages? Text messages shouldn't send you to jail. Bitch, listen. These ain't no motherfucking text messages. I don't know why you hoes like to minimize the fuck shit that bitches do, but this ain't that. You cannot threaten somebody with revenge porn and not think that you're going to get your ass handed to you. Good thing his ass got arrested. Your ass needs to get arrested too for being a fucking failure of a mom. See, your ass shouldn't even had no motherfucking kids. See, your ass should have went down there to Planned Parenthood and slaughter gang that fetus. Because your alcoholic ass was not ready to have no motherfucking kids to raise properly. Marlene. Martell, the fact that you said that your kids did not know what was going on, but Mariah was able to kind of see that something was off, lets us know that all of that shit that you said about Melody talking shit about you to her kids is some bullshit. Because if the kids didn't know what the fuck was going on, why their dad was getting arrested, while all of this was happening, then how has Melody been ruining the kids' mind by telling them all of the fuck shit that's going on between you and their mama? If the kids don't even know why their daddy getting arrested right now. And the fact that you feel that Melody is somehow supposed to protect your image in front of the fucking kids when you had a baby on their fucking family really shocks the shit out of me. Nobody has to protect the shit that you be doing. If you decided that you wanted to show your ass and completely forsake the reputation that you set forth for your kids, that's your motherfucking problem. Don't nobody else has to fucking care about that shit, because the person who should care about that shit the most is the father. But obviously his ass is not, because he's too busy out here fucking loose pussy ass dumb bitches from Ohio and threatening revenge porn on the fucking parent's mom, on the fucking children's parent, than to actually be a fucking decent human being and going to therapy and dealing with the fact that you don't know how to let shit go. See, the fact is, you're a narcissist. You think that you can go around treating everybody any way that you want to. Bitch, you cannot. You can't. You cannot. I'm sorry to inform your scoop bald head ass, but you cannot do that, Martell. Y'all, I'm sorry. Let me calm down a little bit. I need to pace myself. This is only the first scene, y'all. This is only the first scene. Pray for me. Pray for me, please. Give me a sec. I need some water. See, Marlene, this is what the fuck your liver and your kidneys need right here. Alkaline water. Instead of all that motherfucking malt liquor and Bud Light Wisers, Bud Liser's White, or whatever the fuck you drinking. whiskey, gin, and all of that. That's what you should be drinking. Maybe it'll make you a better mother and a better grandmother, and baby, and maybe give your bitch ass sons some actual wisdom that can carry him into the next phase of his life as a fucking man. Because obviously he can't fucking figure that shit out on his own. But hold on. Whew. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Excuse me for like that, that blow up. I apologize. My gosh. I didn't think I was gonna get activated to that. I damn near had a blackout, and I went into a dark place where I was dealing with that shit myself, and I went off. I apologize, y'all. Don't look at me differently, okay? I'm a loving person. I love to laugh and shit, but sometimes we gotta be serious about things. So we go on to the next scene, y'all. All right. What's the next scene, y'all? Y'all, we're at some motherfucking daycare center where Kayla Fletcher went. Y'all, I was like, who the fuck is Fletcher's? I was like, they saying this shit like we should know who these people are. I was like, either I don't remember who the fuck this is, or who the fuck Nell is. I was like, wait, is this the wife of the nigga that be doing the Tootsie slide on TikTok and fucking real estate properties? We'll get into you as we get into this, but in comes, Stormy Daniels and her titties. I was like, damn, Stormy and them. I was like, Stormy, you come in titties first, huh? I was like, she looked good. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, okay, Stormy and them titties. Okay. I was like, Stormy, you better get them titties. All right. Also, so she decided to come in, and she goes into Nell's office, y'all. Why Nell got on a first lady pastor's wig? Why does Nell have on a co-pastoral love offering wig? Why does this wig not have no proper closure? What is going on? I don't understand. But she sees, Stormy walk in. She was like, oh my God, Stormy, you and these titties. Stormy looking like, yeah, girl. I've been hitting the gym lately. It's been kind of giving what it needs to be gave. I've been putting shit to the side, hitting the gym, getting my titties lifted, my ass lifted, my stomach flat, and my back blown out by my husband who looks like a green mucus monster you know? And I was like, okay, Stormy, go ahead. But they sit down. She said, like, well, how you been, Stormy? Have you been talking to anybody in the group lately? Stormy's like, I ain't been talking to any one of these people, to be honest. I ain't been talking to nobody. No, I ain't been talking to nobody. Stormy got a real thick ass accent that I can't, but she does like to try to pronunciate and sound more bougier than what she actually is underneath. So I'll try to, be as proper as I can with this country shit. So she says, oh, like, have you heard about what's been going on with Kiki? I was like, not Kiki, from like Letitia's cousin. Are we still talking about Kiki? Why? Like, what is going on? Why are we discussing Kiki? Y'all, this woman decides to tell us that Kiki apparently had went to some type of bloggers. I don't know who she went to. I have no idea any of this shit that's been going on, y'all. I've been in my own world, reviewing my own content, doing my own thing. Okay. So she tells us that Kiki has been like releasing information to bloggers, and she fell out with the blogger, and the blogger exposed her with with recordings and a whole bunch of shit, right? So she's saying that she wants to hear Stormy out before hear Kiki out before she makes her decision. Y'all, what decision is that? Is it just me, or was I confused with the fuck type of decision that she needed to make? I'm looking for, I cannot find Hold on real quick. I'm looking for something. Woo, child. Woo, child. Give me a second, y'all. I'm hot. I take that motherfucking hat off. Woo. All right, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to. Whoo, that hat was hot as a bitch. Excuse me. Woo, child. I had to put my little knit cap on for y'all. But cause I for some reason I cannot find my wave cap, y'all. And when I don't find my wave cap, I be trying to. I haven't shaved my head, so it's giving, it's giving Caillou underneath. I haven't shaved it yet. So, y'all, so basically Stormy says that, she's trying to wait to give her judgment or make up her mind on Kiki. She says because Kiki reminds her of herself, because people assume that she was not going to be able to achieve what she needed to achieve and do the things that she said that she was going to do. She has a soft spot for Kiki and she want to see Kiki win. But Nell is saying like, well, Stormy is saying that Kiki was exactly who we all thought she was in the beginning. And I was like, Nell, can your motherfucking Party City wig head ass be quiet? Because at the end of the day, the only reason that you don't fuck with Kiki is because you trying to stay on this fucking show, and you know that the skies definitely fucking rule the damn show at this point. And they out here got the most numbers as far as cast members go. So you just want to stay on the good foot with them. Like, because what we're not going to do is act like the rest of this cast are not pieces of shit just as much as Kiki probably is or is not. Okay? That's what we're not going to do. But we move on from that. Stormy says, well, have you been in the news lately? So did you see something about like Martell getting arrested? Y'all pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. As I'm about to go into this. Y'all, Stormy tells her this and she says, I don't agree with that. Because we as black people, black people, we don't need to be going to the police. As us as black people, and then as a black man, how could you send that man to jail as a black man? How could you do that as he is a black man? I don't agree with that. But then again, I'm not in that situation, so I wouldn't know. Now, where am I going to start with you? Now that I'm reviewing this shit, it's coming to me. You that same bitch that called Melody over to that damn house to have a sit down talk with Martell when she was in those pleather shorts, and she ended up throwing that drink in that glass at him. You the same one. I remember now. Like the problem with what you're saying now is, first of all, let me get into what she had to say, because I'm gonna connect the two. I'm gonna connect the two. So she also goes into Destiny and Sonny's situation. So Sonny was apparently one of the producers on the show. She ended up being a confidant and a friend of Destiny at some point or the other, right? Somehow she ended up in a relationship with Destiny's man, and Destiny and the man ended up ending, and now Moses and Sonny are getting married. Y'all, this shit. This statement that Nell says right here really made my fucking skin crawl. She was like, She was like, that's why I blame it on a woman. Because a man is only going to that's why it's always on a woman. Because a man is only going to get so far as you let him. I need the shit off me. Now, I need you to understand me. I need you to look close to me. I'm gonna need us to zoom in on this. Now you prehistoric minded ass old ass lady, I'm gonna need you to understand this. Don't nobody gotta protect these niggas. Right? The fact that y'all still want black women to sit here out, look, and you already know my channel. I be telling black women to this day that they need to divest from the hetero black man, because they ain't shit and they ain't trying to better themselves. Now all of them, that don't go for all of them, but a big ass majority of them, yes. Now the fact that you're sitting here talking about this shit could be handled, amicably without having to involve the fucking police. First and fucking foremost, you already know the shit that Martell be doing anyway. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't your dumbass have to say that you were threatened by this man and he tried to walk up on you and you felt threatened that so much so that you had to go get your own husband, who was not man enough to knock this nigga in his chest because he knew Martell is a fucking Neanderthal who only knows how to throw fists and shit at people? That he's not able to have decent communication. But somehow you want the woman who he's been tormenting since fucking 2020 to somehow get over the shit that he's doing to her and not call the fucking police. Well, I'm sorry to inform you, Nail, but if a nigga try to pull some motherfucking revenge porn on you, that nigga needs to get locked up. Ain't no amicable conversations going on. You fucking idiot. This is a problem when it comes to taking advice from you old bitches. That's why I like when it comes to you old assholes like Nell who think like this. I don't listen to y'all. I don't like when they say that the old people got wisdom. No, the fuck y'all don't. And let's be real, Nell. Since we all talking and since we all just saying how the fuck we feel with no merit and no fucking care about how it makes a fucking woman feel that's going through domestic violence, regardless if it's verbal, physical, mental, or emotional, let's fucking all have an honest conversation with ourselves. Yo ass wasn't going anywhere. So for your ass to try to make us believe that you had Chris shook to want to fucking think that he was gonna leave, that you was gonna leave him, the only person that was fucking fool was his ass. Cause we all know yo pick me ass wasn't going anywhere, because at the end of the day, now you probably don't even think that you could get better at this fucking age. You know your ass getting old just like his ass getting old. But the thing about it is, you want to be with somebody more so than you want to have self-respect and be comfortable in your own company. That's what that is. You are never going to leave that man because you don't have respect for your fucking self, which is what we see in this conversation. Because you're letting us know if a man did something to a woman, regardless on if they hit her, did something to her. I guess a bitch got to get their ass beat to the white meat for y'all to think that she can call the cops. Right? It's and for you to even say that shit when there's so many women out here getting killed at an alarming rate. People out here who didn't feel like they should have called the cops because they didn't want to send a black man to jail, feeling like they didn't want to put a black man in binds. Meanwhile, that same black man that they were trying to protect put their motherfucking ass in the grave. Your ass is the problem. I can't stand you dumb, you slow, prehistoric minded hoes. And I don't care if you out here saying, well, I didn't mean it like that. Because when you hoes get put on the spot, it's like the fuck you're going to get as you getting your ass lit up probably on social media, which is why you say you don't do social media. You're going to try to double back and backpedal and pussy pop out your way out this conversation that you had on nationally syndicated television. But at the end of the day, listen here. It's time for y'all to stop trying to protect these niggas. Don't nobody protect y'all. They're not uniting when y'all get killed by the cops. They're not uniting when y'all are getting killed by other black men. They're not protecting y'all. They can see you get smashed in the fucking face with a brick, hit in the face with a water bottle, beat up, dragged out, pushed in a fucking anonymous van, and not do shit. But you want to sacrifice y'all own well-being for this nigga taking accountability for the shit that he was doing. That's the problem. That is the biggest issue with you dumb hoes. This shit ain't gonna get monetized. I'm cussing too much. I have not cussed this much in any one of my videos, I promise, in the last year. I've not. But this show has a negative effect on my verbal skills, that it causes me to want to cuss you dumb bitches out. Not y'all who watching, but those people on the TV show. And then for you to say, for you to put out your old your fucking old hen mouth, Nell, for you to say that a man can only go so far as a woman lets him. It's so fucking dangerous. Y'all are acting like black men are not out here. Men in general are not out here raping, sex trafficking, kidnapping women at alarming rates. Girls who will never be able to see their family again. Girls who will never be able to tell their story. Girls who will never be able to tell whatever happened to them. They're missing, unlisted, unprotected, never to be found again. Some killed, some out here in different countries being pimped out. But you saying a man can only go so far as a woman lets him. Now I know you saying that it was Sonny whose fault is this. No, it was that nigga's fault, Moses. She only went as far as he allowed her to go. Put that responsibility in that nigga's hands, not hers. Even though she trifling as a bitch. I'm gonna need you to stop. The shit that you're saying now is so fucking dangerous, and it's really made me lose so much respect for your ratchet, nasty, gutter mouth ass. Cause I don't even like the way you talk to your kids. You don't even have respect for your motherfucking kids or your stepchildren, to be fair, Nell. But for you to be putting out this problematic rhetoric, it's so dangerous. And I'm so disappointed in you. Because for you to place all the so if a man decides to cheat on his woman and go into a marriage with a friend, it's the friend fault, not the nigga fault who was with the actual girl. It's not that man's fault. And if a woman decides to but if a woman is getting abused by a man, it's her fault for calling the police, because she should have tried to handle this amicably without the police, because we all black and we don't want to see no black men in chains. Get that bitch away from me, y'all. Please. Next scene. Next scene. Nell, you are a fucking embarrassment. I'm sick and tired of you bitches out here trying to imagine that all of the fucking niggas in the world are y'all brothers, y'all cousin, y'all uncles. Bitch, they not. Bitch, they're not. You do not know these niggas. They do not know you. You trying to protect people that you're not related to, that you really don't know on an intimate level like that. You need to shut the fuck up and allow the justice system to do what the fuck it does, and allow these women to get the justice that they deserve. My mom was abused by my stepdad. If she would have called the police at an earlier time and really got this nigga locked up like she should have, instead of trying to protect him, because that's what she's been ingrained to do by old ass birds like your motherfucking self, then we would probably be in a better place right now. But no, she was listening to her inner gut, and she allowed that man to destroy not only our relationship, but a lot of her self-esteem that she's still rebuilding to this day. thank God he died from a drug overdose. We don't thank God, I'm not gonna wish death. But I'm gonna just say this: women like you, and like y'all, this is another thing. My mama told me one time when I had turned 18. She had said I had a conversation with Bird. That was his name. I don't give a fuck about putting his name out there. His nickname was Bird. She said I had a conversation with with Bird's mom about our relationship and him putting his hands on me. She told me that I was a real woman because a lot of women would have left and not put up with that, but I stuck with it and stayed in that relationship and cared about the family. And that made me a real woman dealing with all of that. And y'all, after she told me that, y'all, I had so much love for my step grandmama. After she told me that, I could never talk to that lady again. I have not spoke to. I don't even know if she's alive still. I don't. That woman used to take me to church every week. That woman used to help me go to choir rehearsal. I can't sing, but motherfuckers who can't sing used to let us sing in the choir. You know, I loved them. They used to pick me up on the weekends. I had a really good relationship with her. But after she said that, and I realized that she basically contributed to the environment of abuse that me and my mama had to deal with, I could no longer respect her. I could no longer be around her. I had to separate myself, and I have not spoken to her in 20 years. Bitches like you now are the women like her that really make it really hard for women to feel like they should speak up when they have been abused, and that is not okay. It's not. I 100% agree that Mel should get this nigga locked up and hopefully in the most and get the book thrown at his bald headed scoop bald head ass. Elmer Fudd head ass. But let's move on. Okay. So we are at some undisclosed location that Letitia is trying to claim that she owns. Like this shit ain't an Airbnb that she just brought the cameras to. So we see Destiny come through the door. Destiny and her got matching hairstyles. I was like, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Destiny, Destiny, Destiny. We meet again. We meet again, Des. Meet again. Now, those of y'all who don't know, I was not very fond of Destiny back when she was on the show like that, but I'm gonna give her a clean slate. It's been some time. She seems that she's been through some stuff. She seemed like she has some better energy this time around. I'm going to give her a clean slate. Okay. Now she lets us know that, she's been going through it, that she's out here still trying to, make life happen for herself. Letitia tells us that the Airbnb that her and her husband have together, this is like the look of the house that they gonna get. Meaning Letitia. Letitia, when is this fucking house ever coming? Letitia, it is 2024, Letitia. This shit started in 2018. It's been 5 years. It's going on 6. If you ain't came up with the motherfucking house yet, Letitia, maybe you should just buy one. Maybe you motherfuckers ain't meant to build a house. I'm so sick and tired of y'all talking about this fucking Holt, I don't know, Holt or Scott Manor. Ugh, y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. It's like nothing progresses on this show. It's like the same conversations from 8 years ago. I just can't. Just no progression. Just none. Just nothing. Ooh, y'all are annoying. But anyway, she sits down. They have a sit down in front of the living room section that's right next to the dining room section, that's right next to the kitchen, that's right next to the fucking bathroom. I was like, is this a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio? I was like, what is this? What are we looking at? And I was like, this fucking house is ugly. This whole setup is ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. Usually I love all black, y'all, but I think all of that shit that was decorated in there was ugly as a bitch. Let me tell y'all something. Black and gold is not cute. Inside of a house, black and gold is not it. If you really want your house to look savvy and look like it's giving, Miami or LA, it needs to be black and silver. But you country bumpkin ass niggas don't know that. So I can't even hold it against you. But I'm gonna let you know it's black and silver, not black and gold. I can't stand these people, y'all. I really can't. I really can't. I can't stand none of these people. But let's continue. So she goes in to say, like, so I heard that, Sonny and you were friends, and somehow now she is like married to your ex. And Destiny tells us that she was single black female. And I was a single white female, single black female, whichever female she was that was single, she would like whatever that was, Sonny was that hoe. Okay. So she says that her and Sonny had started off as her being her producer, and they ended up becoming friends. And she really opened up to Sonny about a lot of shit. Excuse me. She says that, Sonny presented herself as somebody that she could trust. But somehow over the time that her and Moses broke up, she didn't hear from Sonny for a while after she got kicked off the show, probably. She says that she ended up getting a message from Sonny, right? She said that in the midst of their friendship, Sonny had told her that Moses was her cousin. Girl, anytime a woman tells you that they cousins with your man, you need to punch that bitch in the forehead, to be fair. Any nigga coming up to me telling me that them and my man are cousins, boop, boop, that easy. Black eye. And if your ass if y'all ass is cousins, I ain't gonna black eye my man, but I will let you off the leash and send you about your way and roam into the streets like you've been trying to do. Since we got so many motherfucking cousins, since we the Beverly Hillbillies in this bitch, right? So, like I was saying, so she tells us that she ends up getting a message from Sonny saying, you know what? I hate to have to tell you like this. Hold on, wait. Woman to woman. Hey, Barbara. This is Shirley. And I know that man that you were with for all of those years, that you were not showing him on camera, that man is mine. From the food he eats, to the water he drinks, to the clothes he wears, I buy. Now, you might want to come out of a bag on me, Destiny, but I hate to tell you that man is mine. And I love him with my whole heart, and I do anything for him. That man is in my bed right now, and we married. And I'm sorry to inform you, and I know we were friends, and I did tell you he was my cousin, but I honestly was not expecting you to be such of a dumb bitch, Shirley. But I want to wish you well on your journey and tell you that I'll be fucking this man tonight on our honeymoon. You be blessed now and find your own man that's not one of my cousins. Oh shit. Oh child. Oh girl, that was funny. I'm sorry. But needless to say, I'm sorry for Destiny. Like, that is not funny. It's not. It's very hurtful. And I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. I do. I really do. I really do. Destiny has the propensity for lying, but I'm a hush and let this thing with Sonny play out. Based on Sonny forehead, I think that God is striking that hairline back every inch and like every year that she stays with Moses. I remember the first photo I seen of Sonny as she was a producer. I don't recall her hairline being at the middle of her fucking skull like that. God has been pushing that shit back and far back as like as you gonna pay with every hair follicle for what you did to Destiny. You deserve punishment for what you did to Candy. But let's continue, child. We almost done, y'all. We almost done. Okay. So we go into I'm gonna go back into the kitchen scene with Melody Cherie. Melody Cherie Rogers. Michael, go over there and check the door. Make sure they ain't gathering pitchforks out for me out there. Cause I fucked around and called her whole old name. I didn't mean to do it. Is it safe? Can I call her Melody Cherie? Can I do that? I just want to know. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I ain't trying to get blacklisted. I ain't trying to be on it. I ain't trying to be in the Love and Marriage Huntsville, group chat. I ain't trying to have nobody put no African witchcraft on me. I'm just trying to live my life and review this show. I promise. Okay. I'm sorry. I did not mean to call her that H word back at the beginning. I promise you I didn't. Please forgive me. Do not hurt me. I have a family that cares about me and a man that is ghetto as hell, and he watches a lot of Now That's TV, South Central baddies, and he will fight on my behalf. Okay? But back to what I was saying. So we're back in Melody's kitchen. She gets a call. Hold on. Let me do it. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I'm going. She gets a call. Carlos King, is that you? Carlos King? Hey Melody, I was just calling because I saw that you were getting an arrest warrant placed for Martel's arrest, and I just wanted to make sure that when you come onto the show that you know that you're safe and it's a safe place. Y'all already know I hate Carlos King with every fiber of my being. I know if y'all been watching pop culture, y'all know that Kendrick Lamar has basically showed himself as one of the biggest haters of Drake, and he's been plotting on Drake's downfall for the last couple years. If there was anybody who was plotting for Carlos King's demise, is me. Like if God if God was to reveal a list of Carlos King, downfall plotters, is me. I cannot stand that. When I tell you that man, I have such disdain for Carlos King with every fiber of my being. I feel like he is such a disgusting swamp spirit of a fucking bitch. I hate that man. Y'all. Not personally, but as a personality that I see on my television and YouTube channel and damn YouTube and I just hate him. I hate him. I think he's a terrible fucking human being. I think he's the demon incarnate. I think he's a gay ass, hoe ass demon. Homeless. I feel like he's the embodiment of angry, vengeful homosexuality. I feel like if there was a homosexual demon, that would be Carlos King. I feel like he's the snake. I feel like Carlos King was a snake that told Eve to eat the apple from the forbidden tree of good and evil knowledge. I really think that he's that. When he said that it's a safe place, I was like, you bitch ass nigga. I was like, ain't shit about this safe. Give me a motherfucking break, ho. Oh, y'all. I can't stand that man. I can't stand it, man. I don't see how none of these women have swung on him yet. I really have. I don't understand it. I think Carlos King is the reincarnation of Lucifer. Honestly. But needless to say, we're gonna go back into the scene with Destiny and Letitia. Before I cover this next part, I just wanna make sure Black Titanic is not outside my door right now with recording me. But uh this is such an accomplishment. Y'all, I have PTSD. Y'all have traumatized me. I am traumatized. I'm traumatized. I will never be the same. Okay. All right. They have a conversation about if they're going to Carlos King's, podcast event that Melody is going to be hosting with Carlos for the millimeters and Carlucifer. Carlucifer. Yes, we gonna start calling him Carlucifer King from this point on. Look, see when you come over here, I spark creativity out of y'all. See what I do? Now promise me y'all won't put it against me for what I'm about to say after we came up with this name, okay, y'all? For Carlucifer King. Okay. So Destiny and Letitia are asking each other, are they going to the location for the event? They say no because the millimeters are deranged, sick, old individuals who don't have anything better to do but try to tear people down and attack people. Now, y'all, what y'all won't do is gaslight me. What we won't do is act like there's not a bit of truth in that conversation. Okay? I just want to reiterate. I don't think all the millimeters are crazy, but some of y'all need some motherfucking help. No, Carl Lucifer King got 666 on his ass crack. Period. As soon as you say like he getting bent over and like they gotta open up the code of the demon to get in between them cheeks. That's what it is. It's on his ass crack. But back to what I was saying though. They have some truth to that, y'all. Like I will admit that I think Caramel Rail came up with Carl Lucifer. She did. Y'all, Caramel Rail is one of the funniest readers out here. She she could probably come up with a whole bunch of shit. I don't know. Like they would have been a fool to go to that. Listen, and Carlos King wanted to set them up. Carlos King wanted to set them up too. But listen, y'all remember when Carol Morel had called Marlena old ass Moesha? Y'all, that was the funniest shit I had ever heard in my life. She was like Marlene looking like an old ass Moesha with them box braids. Whoo shit. Like she is hilarious. She is hilarious. I love Carol Morel. I have not seen I know her channel is doing very well, y'all. Much love to Carol Morel. I'm very happy for her and so many others that are doing so well. It's all love and stuff like that over here. No, it was Say T from 803 that came up with that name. See, I thought that we had came up with something, on our own. So y'all telling me y'all taking shit from other people and bringing it over here and trying to act like we made it up. So then when I say I gonna take, I take responsibility for it, I'm gonna end up in some shit. No, don't do that. See, like, let's make our own shit up over here. I ain't trying to take nobody else's nickname that they gave somebody else. That's fucked up. They get all that credit. I don't know who made it, but Jeremy did. And I did not make Carl Lucifer King. Okay? I just want to reiterate. I did not do that. Okay? But back to what I was saying. Now, some of y'all could be crazy as a motherfucker, as a Betsy Bug. Okay? Crazy as a Bessie bug when it comes to the way that y'all cover this show and the people on it. I remember back when I was covering it, I had to talk. I had to say, I was like, okay, y'all. I think that this is getting a little bit more deeper than what it should be. Now, it's a difference between me roasting, and sorry, give me a second. I think it's a difference between me roasting and us, trying to unite to pop up at their residence. I was like, that's not, I just do a cute read and I'll go about my way. I'm only 29. I was 28, 27 at the times. But like, I was like, I'm in my 20s. I'm going to the club. I'm out here going to the gym. I'm out here going with my friends. I ain't got time for none of that. I have a life. Not saying that some of y'all don't, but I'm just saying I think like y'all do make it put a bad taste in people's mouth when it comes to, Melody Cherie fans. Melody Cherie fans, I think that sometimes it could be a little bit, y'all put bad taste in people's mouth. Okay, so I 100% understood. It sound like Letitia was talking about her old miserable mama, Wanda, and Butterfly. Who the hell is Butterfly? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Butterfly? Who the fuck is Butterfly? Destiny is flabbergasted that Sunny did her dirty and married Moses, but is dumbfounded with why Melody stopped fooling with her. Y'all, we're going to leave that conversation for another day. We're going to skip forward to the next scene. Y'all, we are at the fucking prom. Or whatever the fuck Carlos King wanted to call this fucking fucked up podcast. He was like, oh my God, Melody, if you feel like I'm talking about anything that you don't want to talk about, Melody, you could tell me at any point. Melody's like, you already know, because at the end of the day, you already know what I do if I don't want to answer a question. I just won't answer it. One thing I applaud Melody for is being nice, nasty with Carlos King. I don't think that Melody trusts Carlos King, far as she could throw that bitch. And I don't think that, Melody feel like she could throw him far at all. But she's business savvy, so she knows she has to, play the game. But I don't think Melody liked that man at all. And I think if this show ever got canceled, she would never talk to Carlos King again unless it was about, producing another show. But as far as calling up Carlos King to tit for tat and chat, is not giving none of that. Okay. But listen, he goes to Miss Van and Melody and say, so I just want to tell y'all it's gonna be giving good energy. It's safe, and you feel like you don't want to answer any questions, you don't have to answer them. Melody was like, bitch, I know, because I'm a grown ass fucking woman with my own kids doing it on my own. I know I don't have to answer no motherfucking question I don't want to answer. Carlos King, bitch. I know I just added a lot of that in there myself, but I feel like in between the lines, that's what Melody Cherie was saying. Put a one in the chat if y'all agree with me. Okay. Let me make sure I'm seeing all y'all comments. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm not seeing all y'all comments, child. I'm not. But oh yeah. Then yes, please wait. Hold on. Feisty, yes, making sure Feisty has a wrench, making sure Monique has a wrench, making sure I want to make sure somebody else has a wrench. Is my baby still in here? He's like, he commented too, but want to make sure. Okay. I think everybody got a wrench that need a wrench. I don't know the rest of y'all too well. Okay. So I don't be giving wrenches like that. But I'm gonna continue. So they go outside. He tells Melody, "So Melody, I remember that you said that you never went to a prom." Melody was like, "I remember. I told you that." She was like, he was like, "I have a tiara for you because me and you are gonna be the homecoming king and queen, prom king or queen, whatever the fuck you want to call. I didn't go to my prom either. I did not go to my prom. I was too broke at the time. I was raised in the projects, to be fair, so I didn't have that. My auntie did not have no money to buy anything for me to go to the prom. Man, she could barely afford to get my hair cut, so I stayed my ass at home. But I was fine because I went to a majority white school because I went to a magnet or what you want to call a STEM school anyway. So I didn't fuck with none of those bitches at all. Period. So I was fine. But like I said, so he puts on a tiara on her fucking head. I was like, I really hate Carlos King, y'all. I hate this man with every fiber of my being. I be like, if anybody wanted Carlos King to stub his toe on the bed frame, it's me. It's me. If it's like God had to pull out a pamphlet of people who was hoping that Carlos King would stub his toe on the bed rail, it's me. Definitely me. Cause I just think he is just so fucking despicable. So he basically lets us know that, he did not see this coming back. He decided to speak about the whole thing with Martell basically being arrested. And what does she feel about people saying, well, you shouldn't be locking this black man up? And I was like, I really wish that y'all would stop saying this. And I really hate how much of a pick me fuck. See, Carlos King is a type of homosexual man to fuck y'all man behind y'all back. He the type of gay friend that you should never want. He will give you bad advice, tell you to stay with a man regardless, and then he will try to make it seem like him and the man can, identify man to man and go out for drinks and stuff like that. Get your man drunk, get your man over to his house and fuck your man. And convince you to stay with him afterwards. Like oof. Whew. I just let me cool myself off. I hate you, Carlos. I really do. I don't see how other people like you. I really don't. I really don't see it. I don't get it. I don't. I be trying to understand why people like Carlos, but I can't figure it out. Like Carlos King is one of the most bitch ass people I see on reality television. Like Carlos King, I just want to say this. When are you gonna realize it through your motherfucking thick ass forehead that we don't want to see you? The only reason that you be having clout is because you attach yourself. This is my friend, because I love you so much. And you're my friend. You're my friend. You're my friend. You're my friend. That's the only reason that people listen to any of the shit that you be saying. You are not a good person. You are the P. Diddy of reality television. If you don't want your executive producer dancing all in the scenes, shucking and jiving in the music videos, to come on over to VH1 and Bravo. Fuck on. That's what it's really giving. He's the P. Diddy of this shit, to be fair. I think that's what it was. But what Melody said was so important. She said that she had missed so many signs that this man was a narcissist. And she said that she hates the fact that she feels that she wishes that she had her children with another man. And that she decided to take her safety and her well-being seriously and move forward with pressing charges against Martell for what he did. And she advises all of the women to do that same thing. And this is why I have so much respect for Melody. Although I do feel like Melody has things about herself, she could be nice, nasty, and kind of rude sometimes to people. For the most part, I've always liked Melody. I just call everybody out equally. Y'all are the one. The millimeters are the ones who who made me, who really put a bad taste in my mouth. But her herself, I don't think that she's done anything necessarily that gave a huge disdain of feelings from me. You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, I think that Melody is taking it so seriously and really making it a point to be an example for how you should carry yourself in the face of adversity when you have pick me's, male identified women, you know, misogynistic, dogmatic frames of thought bombarding you with their negative, ignorant ass, opinions about what you should do with the safety about yourself. But she said, she believe in God's timing, you know. So she waited for the right time to press charges. She waited for the right time to do all of the things that she did. She had to collect all of the evidence, make sure that it was there for everybody to see that needed to see it, that was in the justice system. And she went forward to do the things that she needed to do. Carlos King is like, okay, Melody. Yeah, that's amazing, Melody. You could just see Carlos King seething because he does not like Melody, y'all. He he every single time he says that he loves Melody, he has a knife in the back of his hand and like behind his back, ready to stab that woman at any moment. I do not like this man. I don't want Melody talking to this man. And I don't know Melody like that, but I don't want you talking to him. Stay away from that bitch. Stay away from Carlos. Please. I beg of you. My God. And it's so I couldn't be Melody, y'all. I really could not. I really could not. And the fact that this woman just got done talking about this domestic violence, domestic abuse that she was dealing with by, threats of revenge porn, for you to therefore take this into a whole nother realm of messiness, you a dumb bitch, Carlos. So he decides to say, so in the if you've been reading in the blogs, one of our producers has basically, married Destiny's man, and Sonny and Moses, come on out. Carlos King, you ain't shit. And you ain't never been shit. You ain't shit. Your mama didn't raise you to be shit. Your daddy didn't raise you to be shit. You have been a bitch all your life. Okay, Carlos, I just want you to know that. Been a bitch all your life. Because you know that all of these people on this fucking show already feel some type of way against Melody, right? So you gonna bring on this. So not only did you bring Destiny back onto the show, probably Melody didn't even know about that. But now you bring the woman and the man that Destiny has issues with right now. Basically, her ex-friend and producer and her ex-man who have just married her old producer and friend onto the fucking stage with no warning to Melody, didn't say anything to Melody, didn't give it you while you was in the back of the fucking stage kissing Melody's ass with all those fake ass compliments. You could have told her that you was gonna do that. Since this was a joint event and this is your first guest. Oh my God. I despise this bitch, y'all. I do not like that man. I don't. I don't like anything that Carlos King stands for, to be fair. Okay? I just want to reiterate that. I think Carlos King is a bitch. I think he's a pussy asshole. And for you to do that, it's really fucked up because now everybody on the show gonna think that Melody is trying to be messy and bring out people that Destiny is not cool with to be fucked up. Meanwhile, this bitch ain't, I mean, not this bitch, but like this woman ain't even thinking about Destiny. Shanny, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I wish I could click your comment to put it up, but like for some reason, For some reason, I'm not able to get all of the comments, y'all. The last comment I see is from Shanda Walker at 9:29. Destiny is flabbergasted. The rest of y'all comments, I can't see them. I have my phone open on the live to see what y'all are saying because this software is not letting me. Okay, but let's continue. But that's what I was saying. But I can't recap every part. It's 9:43. I gotta go to bed, y'all. I've been on here for 2 hours. Okay. But like I was saying, he brought on Sonny and Moses. You know what, Sonny? You gonna reap what you sow. I'm gonna let your tab space bar forehead ass know that man ain't shit. And to be fair, I think he's probably more sexually attracted to Destiny than he is to you. You look like his auntie, to be fair. I ain't gonna lie, Moses is fine as hell. I don't know if I don't care. I know that it's fucked up, but Moses is fine. I don't care what none of y'all gotta say. That man fine. Fine ass man. I was like, he bearded, he chocolate, he muscular. That beard look all fluffed out and shit. He's beard goals for me. I was like, he got a nice haircut. He look like he smelled good. Like he smelled like cocoa butter and like, bergamot. I was like, the reason that he's with you and not Destiny is because Destiny wouldn't bring him on the show. This is letting me know that Destiny probably lied again when she was on the show, saying that Moses don't want to be on the show yet. Moses couldn't wait to get on this motherfucking show. It's no reason that he got with the producer and now he on the show, but when he was with you, he was not running to be on the show. See, you don't want to bring him onto the show. Right? You just wanted to stir up bullshit between Martell and Melody, but you wanted to bring your own relationship on. But now that man left you and got with a woman who's desperate enough to bring him onto the show, he gonna now be on every fucking scene that he can get. To be fair, and I'm gonna let you know, Sonny, he don't love you. He love them cameras. I can already tell based on your weave in your forehead to weave ratio that man is not really feeling it. He's just trying to get as much out of this relationship as he can, and he gonna be cheating on you shortly. You gonna be hurting. See, the way that you get him is the way that you lose him. See, you think that shit that you doing is cute, but it's really not. See, when you fuck around, you gonna have to find out. That nigga gonna hurt Sonny feelings. He's an opportunist. Yes, he is. He is an opportunist. He is an opportunist, y'all. I would love to see Dr. Rogers and Candy to calibrate. Moses has an ex-wife. Carlos King despises Melody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to y'all. Also, y'all, can I ask y'all a question? Have y'all subscribed to this channel? Did all y'all subscribe to this channel? Because I'm gonna let you know, y'all ain't gonna know when I'm going live unless you subscribe. I will hope that you don't come over here and just watching my stuff and not subscribing. Okay, I need that. I need these likes and I need to get into the algorithm. I ain't got time to play with y'all. Okay. All right, but that was the end of the episode. Melody basically gets up, greets them, like a hostess who's hosting this wood. She's not gonna be rude to them because she doesn't know them personally, and they did get married, and she ain't really cool with Destiny like that. But Carlos King, you a old messy bitch. You deserve a. I ain't gonna say that because you flagged one of my videos for violence and got my channel striked. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, gonna leave it alone. Oh, now it wants to update me on y'all on all y'all messages as the video is ending, y'all. But listen, that's the end of this episode. I had a really good time. I really appreciate all of y'all for not subscribing because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all didn't subscribe. I'm pretty sure only about 6 out of the 166 of y'all who are watching this is gonna be subscribed to my channel. I'm at 6,713 subscribers currently. I promise you, I'm gonna probably be at 6,719 after this because that's just how y'all do. That's just how y'all is. Okay. But listen, I hope y'all enjoyed this. And if y'all want to watch this over, And it may be a lot. I'm going to split this up and upload it as individual reviews, because sometimes y'all like to come back and run it back. Y'all don't have to run back a whole 2 hour live. I'll just cut these two segments up into two pre-records, and I'll upload them or premiere them tomorrow during work hours, so y'all can have something to watch as y'all going to work and stuff like that. Okay. I love every single one of y'all. I want y'all to know, most importantly, I want y'all to love yourselves. I love you if nobody ever told y'all today. And if y'all need a hug, here y'all go. All right. Ooh, thank y'all. I felt so much love from that. Thank y'all. But most importantly, I want y'all to learn and know how to love yourself. Loving yourself is something that is not easy to do. A lot of us have an issue with that, okay? When you don't love yourself, it can cause you to make so many different mistakes that you often would not make, if you didn't. It causes you to put grown ass black men who out here abusing black women's well-being above your own. It causes you to put on wigs that don't have closures. It's causing you to be out here with a fucked up son and a tricky eye and a liver consistent of malt liquor, Bud Light, and Marlboro shorts in a box. Marlene, talking to yo ass. Nell, I'm talking to yo ass. But anyway, I love every single one of y'all, and I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day, and I plan on doing the same. Okay, y'all? Peace. Be blessed and drink water. It's getting hard out here. All right? Bye.